have you ever faced a problem like you are in a situation like a parents teacher meeting, or maybe a webinar, office meeting, or maybe a social gathering or a friends reunion where you want to be a part of the conversation and you're not being able to speak? You have a lot of things going on in your mind, you want to express, but you're not being able to speak. So if this is your problem, you have come to the right video. So stick to this video and get your answers cleared today. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Connect. And today we are going to discuss about 5 very simple practicable tips, and if you follow these tips, I'm sure you will be able to speak fluently in English and you will be able to boost your confidence. Okay, so before we get started, I would like you all to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified. Okay, so let's get back to the topic. The 5 simple tips, in which the first one is immerse yourself. So what is the meaning of this word immerse? Immerse means डूब जाना. So डूब जाना means अपने आप को वो environment में आपको ढल रखना पड़ेगा. That is, keep yourself surrounded by this environment that is like, where there is English. So how can you do that? You have your phone, you have YouTube, you can watch our videos, you can see short interview sessions of Bollywood actors, because that is very interesting at times, and you can watch few TV shows like Friends. You can watch few wonderful classic English movies like Sound of Music, Pursuit of Happiness. These kind of movies will help you to surround yourself with English native speakers, so you will be able to hear them and you will start imitating them. So that is one very 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 easy way how you can immerse yourself, and you can follow the first tip. Okay, so the next tip is speak up regularly and speak out loud. So when I talk about speak out loud, I have explained in a last last 1 or 2 videos that stand in front of the mirror, speak and listen, speak and listen, and do this regularly. And you need to make one English speaking buddy. Buddy means make one English speaking friend. So when I talk about friend, you will be thinking like, ye friend kahan se lao? From where will I bring a friend who will speak with me in English? You have your phone, right? Use Google Assistant. Ask Google Assistant silly questions like, hi Google, how are you? Hi Google, how is the weather today? Hi Google, will you marry me? So these kind of silly questions, if you ask Google, you see Google will start speaking with you, right? So keep the setting in English so that you speak in English and Google replies back to you in English. So that is how you can make one English speaking buddy for yourself sitting at home itself. Now the third point would be learn in chunks, not in words. Now what does this mean? Vocabulary practice is a very 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 old format, okay, and a very boring format, very time taking format. So I request you all to learn in chunks. Learn in chunks means learn in phrases. Like for example, if you learn a word, for example happy, so just don't learn the word, make a sentence, frame a sentence. I am happy today. I am happy to meet you. I am so happy to see you. Okay, so learn in phrases that will help you to frame sentences. Don't wait for words like I will learn 10 words and then I will speak. So it will take a lot of time and you will never be able to start. Okay, I bet you if you learn in chunks and not in words, your process will become much faster. And then comes the fourth part. Okay, the fourth tip is master English pronunciation. Now my friends, I tell you, this is something very important. This has happened in everybody's life. that is, you know a word but you don't know the correct pronunciation, so you will feel hesitant to use that word, okay, but you know what is the meaning of that word. So from the very beginning, if you learn a word, learn the pronunciation with it. Like for example, there is a very simple word like she, S-H-E, and there is a word called S-E-E. There's a word called S-E-A. So one is she, S-H-E, matlab, it's a pronoun used for a girl, okay, but you pronounce it like she, not C. The other one is S-E-E, that is C. You pronounce it like C. Hawa chhodte hain bahar. And then there is another word called S-E-A-C, which means samundar. So don't get confused with the pronunciation, okay? One is she, the other one is C, and the third one is C. So second and third is similar. So from the very beginning, practice pronunciation, because if you pronounce the word correctly, you will feel very confident to use that word in a sentence. Let's take another example like bet and bait. B-E-T, bet, means challenging somebody. I bet you that you will not be able to win this match. Okay? And the other one is bait, B-A-I-T. Bait means chara dalna. Okay? I use this bait to catch fish. So if you use bet, bait ke jagah pe, or bait, bet ke jagah pe, the entire meaning of the sentence will change, right? And when you speak, you will feel hesitant to use these words second time, okay? So I always tell that from the very beginning, practice or master English pronunciation. Be very careful while practicing pronunciation, especially, she words, C words. These are very tricky. If you practice, you will be able to use them very confidently. And then the last tip is practicing consistently. You practice today, and then tomorrow you get busy in something, you forget to practice. The third day, you feel lazy to practice. The fourth day, you feel shy to practice. And then the fifth day, you practice again. Sixth day, you practice again. And then again, you start feeling lazy, feeling shy. So then what happens? You will never be able to reach your goal. You will always be in level 1, okay? Point 0. So I always tell people, if you have started something, enjoy the process. Like, how will you enjoy the process? How will you practice consistently? If you have achieved something, like for example, you stand in front of the mirror, you start speaking to yourself, and the first day you are being able to speak for maybe 15 seconds, okay? The next day, just add 5 more seconds to that. Try to speak for 20 seconds. And if you can achieve that, just pat yourself, tell yourself that, wow, Romana, that you have done a wonderful job. You spoke for 20 seconds today. So see, you by itself, like, in yourself, you will feel very motivated, very confident, and very happy. And then the next day, add 5 more seconds to it. And then again, pat yourself and say that, Romana, you have done a great job. You have practiced for continuously for 30 seconds. And in that ways, you can increase the time. Okay, you can practice for 15 minutes at a stretch. You can practice for 20 minutes at a stretch, right? So if you practice consistently, you will be able to reach your goal faster. And I will give you one extra tip. That is, you know what, when you get a topic in Hindi or in your mother tongue, it's very easy for you to talk on that topic, because your brain is habituated in thinking in that language. And when you get a topic in English, it's very difficult for you to frame sentences, difficult for you to understand how will I, summarize the entire thing and speak in a manner that, my audience feels connected. So this happens only when you don't think in English. So from the very beginning, with all these 5 tips, start thinking in English. when you immerse yourself in English, when you speak up regularly, you learn in chunks, you master English pronunciation, you practice consistently with all these things, think in English. Because once your brain starts thinking in English, it's easy for you to speak in English. Okay? So today, I can guarantee you, if you follow these 5 simple tips, nobody can stop you from speaking in English, because this is a method that I'm sure everybody follows who is speaking fluently today, right? So if you have liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and see you in another video. Happy practicing.